Pues creo que ya se han acabado las excusas. Es hora de que nos pongamos las pilas. We can no longer fall back on excuses. It's time to get our act together. Muy buenas a todos, gente buena, buena gente, football geeks, frikis del fútbol, football geeks, and welcome to a new episode of Inglés para Vikingos. So, I'm a bit older now, and before I dive in, I want to make it clear. This isn't a rant, esto no es una bronca o un soltar sapos y culebras, so this isn't a rant, but let's be real. This new Real Madrid team is one of the worst playing football teams on the field among all the big clubs in Europe right now. And you know, I don't want it to sound like I'm calling for Carleto's head in this video. To call for his head is pedir su cabeza. I still support Ancelotti for everything he's done at Real Madrid. He's incredible. And I believe he can turn things around, honestly. But I can't help but feel, no puedo evitar pensar, I can't help but feel there are other managers out there who could get this team performing way better. After that last match, it's hard not to question what's going on. He put out a lineup, sacó una alineación, he put out a lineup featuring 3 center backs. En fin, os voy a decir una cosa. Es como que ya todos hemos tenido un déjà vu con este partido. Lo hemos visto ya bastantes veces, incluso en lo que va de temporada, ¿no os parece? De hecho, parte del vocabulario que, como sabéis, siempre comparto al final de cada vídeo ya os va a sonar. Perhaps it rings the bell. Y aprovecho para recordaros, vikingos, si aún no estáis suscritos y veis este vídeo, por favor hacedlo. Y si podéis dar al botón de like, pues mejor que mejor. Así poco a poco el canal se va conociendo. Pero bueno, vamos al lío. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Guys, I'm being this critical today because, like I've mentioned, this wasn't just a one-off performance, una actuación puntual. It's not about one bad game. It's just a pattern. Es un patrón. It's just a pattern we've seen over and over again this season, and it's becoming a major concern. I think after 10 league matches, it's clear that we're not losing. It's largely thanks to those moments of individual brilliance. But that's not enough to sustain a season, guys, especially for a club that is used to setting high standards and dominating games. Take today, for example. Our key moments came individually from Courtois, Mbappé, and Vini, but particularly Courtois. Courtois being the main reason we've been holding on in most of our games, and that's a clear red flag. It isn't a good sign for any team, let alone Real Madrid. But frankly, what it gets me is that yet our coach still has the nerve to claim in the press conference that we competed well. To have the nerve es una expresión que significa tener la desfachatez o la poca vergüenza o la cara de decir algo. So he had the nerve to say we competed well. Sorry, Carleto, but I completely disagree with that statement. And as I said, today we had a few moments of brilliance. Those moments of brilliance clinched the win. Amarraron esa victoria, clinched the win, but that's not nearly enough. 3 shots on target for the entire match, 3 tiros a portería en todo el partido. Sorry, but that's unacceptable. Especially when we're giving up so many clear-cut chances. Clear-cut chances significa oportunidades muy claras. So many clear-cut chances to a team like CELTA? Seriously? All this suggests there is something deeper wrong with the system, particularly in midfield and defense. We reflect confusion, or maybe even lack of chemistry, I don't know, but we just aren't seeing that fluidity we need to break down our opponents. And for God's sake, regarding Ancelotti's comments about competing well or the lack of intensity, it's tough to take that at face value, tomárselo al pie de la letra. It's tough to take that at face value when we're witnessing so many cracks in the team's structure. Sorry, Carleto, but I'm sick and tired of hearing that excuse. I don't know about you guys. The bottom line is that we're struggling to play real football. As a Madridista, I expect more control of the ball and at least some identity. Right now, that's not happening at all. And then there is something that really gets on my nerves. To get on my nerves es una expresión que significa que me enfada mucho. Which is sitting back after scoring. Echarnos para atrás después de marcar. Instead of pushing. That is really frustrating. It feels like we're playing like a small team. Always taking on this cautious mindset. Siempre asumiendo o adoptando esa mente tan precavida. Especially against teams like Alavés, Mallorca, Las Palmas, Lille. I get it when we face Bayern or City. But come on, against CELTA, You've got to be kidding me. Doesn't it seem like this team shoots when they should pass and passes when they should shoot? Our midfield looks so shaky, muy endeble, shaky, and the defense is getting cut open way too easily. Y nos pillan en pelotas a menudo. We're getting cut open too easily. Jude and Vini aren't finding their spaces on the pitch, and I just don't get why Ancelotti moved Jude to the right today. I mean, he's already tried several formations and player placements, but this isn't preseason anymore. The team looks a bit selfish out there. The midfield is getting overrun es un adjetivo para decir desbordado, and the defense lacks bite, pues que le falta morder. And honestly, Carleto's comments and tactics aren't helping either so far. Basically, we have just one major issue. We lack football, guys. Again, we lack football. So please, enough with the intensity talk, Carleto. Enough is enough. Vikingos, this squad is so talented to be playing this way. Something needs to shift, and it can't be just about waiting for another individual moment of magic. So let's hope they start very soon showing that collective strength and mentality. And one last note, seeing Guller and Hendrik on the bench without any minutes again makes my stomach turn. Me revuelve las tripas. Makes my stomach turn. It really doesn't sit well with me. No me sienta nada bien, la verdad. It doesn't sit well with me. I've said it in other episodes, and I'll say it again. I worry Guller might leave in the winter window. For God's sake, we need to get much more out of these kids. They're so talented. So that's why I started today by saying we can no longer fall back on excuses. It's time to get our act together. Es hora de ponernos las pilas. It's time to get our act together. Obviously, today's picture goes for one of the greatest players we've ever had at Real Madrid. It's a tribute to him. And in this match, he's broken an incredible record. Besides his 6 Champions League titles and 5 Club World Cups, Modric's now become the oldest player to ever play for the club at 39 years and 40 days, surpassing the previous record held by Puskas, who played at 39 years and 38 days. It's kind of wild, isn't it? This guy has been stacking records left and right, and now he's not only our top trophy winner, but also our ageless legend. Unbelievable. In a nutshell, Vikingos. Today, I'm so sorry because I'm feeling pretty frustrated watching our team perform like this. I have nothing worth mentioning. As a matter of fact, in terms of team play or defensive work, it was a total mess with the players running around like headless chickens out there, como pollos sin cabeza, like headless chickens. To me, the game really boiled down to Kamavinga intercepting a ball and sending it to Mbappé, who looked up at the top right corner, que levantó la cabeza mirando a esa escuadra derecha, and blasted into the net. Y la empotró al fondo de la red. Blasted into the net. And then Jude, cutting off another pass in the second half, passing it to Modric, who set up Vini with a fantastic through ball. Un through ball, ya sabéis que es un pase al hueco. So with that fantastic through ball for a one-on-one with the keeper, and Vini finalizing as an experienced killer. On the flip side, por otro lado, on the flip side, CELTA missed 3 or 4 clear-cut chances. Thanks to Courtois, who is without a doubt the best goalkeeper in the world and should be in the Ballon d'Or conversation alongside Vini. Y debería estar en el tema del Balón de Oro junto con Vini. Y ya hemos llegado al final del vídeo y aquí tenéis de nuevo el vocabulario de hoy. Algunas de las expresiones, como dije, las vuelvo a repetir porque de esa forma poco a poco van calando. Así que ya sabéis, las vamos anotando, vamos enriqueciendo como siempre nuestra agenda vikinga con cada uno de estos vídeos. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Y no os perdáis el siguiente vídeo del partido contra el Dortmund, que lo sacaré en un par de días después de haberse jugado, como siempre. So please guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons now if you think you picked up something new today. And drop any feedback in the comments. And I send you a big hug to all of you, Vikingos.